From Cairo. Well, a Swedish arms trade watchdog says it suspects Libya has received a shipment of weapons from Belarus. The group says it believes a plane carrying the equipment made the journey to North Africa earlier this month before an international arms embargo was imposed on Gaddafi's regime. Well, even so, it's feared the weapons could be used against protesters. Well, for more on this, I'm now joined here in the studio by Igor Khokhlov, a military analyst. Very nice to see you again. So what do you make of these allegations?
So these allegations make good sense because we know that Lukashenko and Gaddafi have been developing their relationship for a number of years, and Belarus has previously shipped weapons to Libya, so there's no grounds not to believe this kind of information. Lukashenko, with his reputation of the last dictator in Europe, actually has serious incentives to support Gaddafi regime. He also supported other regimes like Bakiyev's regime in Kyrgyzstan, and then actually after that offered shelter for Bakiyev and Belarus. So it's quite likely that Lukashenko tries to support Gaddafi's regime. First of all, there are a lot of similarities between those two regimes, and second, of course, Belarus needs hard cash, and that Gaddafi, in such urgent circumstances, is a perfect buyer. He's ready to pay anything for anything.
Now, the UN Secretary General has previously accused Minsk, as you were saying, of breaking an arms embargo on the Ivory Coast, although that was denied by both countries. So how do you think that these new allegations will affect Belarus's reputation among the international community?
So, of course, these kind of allegations are devastating for any country's reputation, but I don't think that, frankly speaking, Lukashenko has got much to lose, because his reputation is quite far from perfect. And also we have to understand that Belarusian economy and the personal President Lukashenko's fund need money. Previously, Belarus was making money with making deals with Russian oil and gas supplies, and also making money on duty discounts the country offered. But now, actually, Lukashenko needs new sources of cash. And in this case, weapons sales is especially trading with those countries who are under embargo, is a perfect way to make money, because those dictators, those leaders, desperately need weapons, and they're ready to pay hard cash.
Well, very specifically, there were reports that a private jet allegedly owned by Gaddafi himself actually visited Minsk on Friday with claims that it could have actually been helping take Gaddafi's wealth out of the country. What do you make of those claims? So
now we know that Gaddafi's personal wealth is estimated about $70 to $100 billion, which is a staggering amount for such a small country as Libya. So we know that many assets by Gaddafi and his clan have been frozen all over Europe and all over the world. So now Gaddafi desperately needs some kind of a safe haven for his money. So it's quite likely. It's quite likely that Gaddafi is looking for partners all over the world to save even some amount of his hard-earned cash.
So how close would you say the relationship is between Belarus and Libya?
No, there are a lot of similarities between those two leaders, but I don't think it's a personal relationship that matters. I think it's a business deal. Lukashenko is in desperate need of money, and Gaddafi is in desperate need of security. So it's a perfect business environment to broker a good deal.
Okay, military expert Igor Khokhlov, many thanks for that insight.